this is one of the things I bought long ago, and I love it. I tried it yesterday, and it hits like so hot. It's portable. Oh, it's portable. You can even put it in your handbag, your backpack. It's so cute. Oh, I love it. Love, 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 love it. That's the cup for water. You put it here, and you can turn it around. Um, yeah, you can turn it like this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love it. So small. So cleanup still continues. This is dried up. I'm gonna put stuff that I don't really use much in this, and then wash this and rearrange the stuff that I use mostly inside. That's the plan. So like these two, I don't really use them much anymore because I don't have a wig anymore. So yeah, these two, for instance, they will go here because I want to start releasing my hair, and then yeah, straightening it, blow drying it, what not. And then this also for my curls. I even forgot I had this brush. So yeah, let's get to work. Surprisingly, I want to check, and then the bag is dried up. So all this stuff are going in there, and I think this and this also, and that's it. Hi guys, how is it going? So today is gonna be the last day of my stay here, and I'm moving back into homes. I'll explain later on. But right now, I'm going to look for a bank. I called one of the men that helped me the last night. I got the flat tire. There were two men. So one of them, they gave me his number. So he's a motor rider. They were all motor riders, but he gave me his number. And he's taking me to look for a bank. As you guys may know, I don't know this place. I don't know where the banks are or the ATMs are. So I'm going to look for one, withdraw money, make the last payment, and then tomorrow I leave. So this is my look. Yeah. So let's go. Yeah, but where is the rider? Where is the rider?
Masamu. Yo.
Hi, hi guys. Let's talk. Let's talk. So, as you may know, I moved to Ada. So, when I arrived in Accra, it was a very very fast and leave because I think I arrived on Thursday, and then I left on Wednesday, the next week, Wednesday, because what actually happened is basically Elizabeth threw me out of the house. I wasn't really welcome, and I don't really blame her because she didn't want me there. She told me she couldn't accommodate me. And then when I arrived, she wasn't home. She came home late. I ended up staying. I had a conversation with her that if I could stay more and then, you know, sell my clothes, like go to the pop-up stores or try to figure something out and get my own place. And then she was like, okay. And then the same stuff started. You pick this from the fridge, it's a complaint. You do this is a complaint. So basically, yeah, he threw me out of the house. And as you may know, I've run out of places to live in Accra, like everywhere. And on my way, because I didn't have insurance and roadworthy, there was police harassment on the way, even to the point of one police guy taking my steering wheel whilst I was in the car and then shifting me all the way to those long vehicles. Shifting me there, he was going to hit my car on it, and then I turned it quickly. So I could have hit him because he was on the side. But anyway, I drove. And on the way, during all this process, I was calling the police lady that towed my car into the police trash, because when I got to Kumasi and Nana Rita beat me, I actually called her and then I told her about it, and I told her that I came to Kumasi because of her and they've thrown me out of the property. So if I come to Accra, then she should understand. And she gave me a warning that me coming to Accra, I shouldn't come and disturb her in Accra. And then I said, okay. So there was no need for me to stay in Accra. Going to cantonments, that property, Robin's property, I'm not needed there anymore. And I think my life is at risk there. So I couldn't go there. I couldn't go to the embassy. I actually went to the embassy and then they told me I couldn't enter the embassy. And I can't continue staying in front of the embassy, embarrassing myself every day. So I left. So me coming here, it was actually a friend of mine I met online many years ago during my stay in Romania. I don't even know which app I met him on, but we met on online. And he actually texted me on my business page. And then when all these things started happening, I texted him that I needed help from him, and he ignored me. So when he texted me, I reminded him of the help that I sent him, and then he was like, okay. So he actually helped me all the way from Kumasi. Like he was the one who paid for the tank that I bought. Yeah. And then we had a conversation at Elizabeth's place when Elizabeth was doing all this, and then he told me to go and find a place and he will pay for it. So me, Accra is expensive, and I already have a debt from the hotel where I was sleeping last time. There's a huge debt there, and I'm paying gradually. So I didn't want to go into another expensive one because everything in Accra is expensive. I didn't want to go in an expensive one. And here, the first time I arrived here, the guys that I met, Noah, who was supposed to take me across to the island, he was with another guy. So that other guy was the one who brought me here so that I will spend the night. So I was like, here is much cheaper. It's very, very affordable. Why don't I just drive here and then be here? And that is what I did. And then I came here. When I arrived, I told the receptionist, that's the man, that 8th, my friend will send me money on the 8th. Guys, I don't work. Everybody is telling me, go and find a job, go and do this. I've done all that. I don't know what job else I should go and find. I've looked everywhere, I've done everything, and I'm not mentally and physically even ready to go and work, because it's like I keep saying this. I let me put it this way, I am wounded. Whoa, there is a ball here. How did it get here? Wow, I have to find. Something is swelling. Oh, wow. You know, what was I even saying? I've done everything. And what work again? What work again? It's like I can't. If I could, I'm working hard. I'm a hard working person, but mentally, I'm not ready. I need like a break. I need a serious break. Care, love, attention for some time before, if they give me a job, like a whatever job, I will do it because I'm a hardworking person. I will do it. So he told me that I should come here, like if I get a place. And then I got the I am here. I told the guy on the 8th they will send me money. And I think the first when I arrived, I paid for the first day, and I think on the 4th or so, the man came telling me that management wants me to pay. And the thing is, it's not like I have it and I don't want to pay. If you tell you management wants me to pay, I'm giving the person sending me money pressure, which I don't owe anybody money for them to constantly give me money. They have their own family, they have their own thing going on. It's just my story is what is bringing the money, it's what is selling. And if the person tells me on the 8th, I can't just call like they said I have to pay, so I have to pay. You guys, you understand? That is what happened. Even though he sent me the money, and then I took it, I paid, and the friend in UK told me that that was the last time he was going to send me money. And then I was like, okay, no problem. So I'm leaving this place. So on second thought, that day, when was it? Was it Sunday? Sunday. Today is what? Today is Tuesday. Yeah, today is Tuesday. On Sunday, I went to drink because the tension was just too much. Like the tension was just way, 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 way too much for me. I went out to drink, and that's it. So right now, what is, I will have to go to where I used to park before, in front of that hotel, the Chalicope Hotel. I have to go and park there and live in my car again. The reason why I can't go to the island, when I arrived, the no one taking me across. I don't know if I told this story. He told me there were guys working for Robin. So these guys had the right to either let me on the land or not. And that night, that particular night, if you watch the previous vlogs of that other, we went and then returned back. And then we went back the next morning because they were following us with the boat, like one of the boat saying that if he brings me there, he'll call the police to arrest me. And then that is why we didn't cross. And then we crossed the next day, and I saw the land and everything. And before I even came to Accra, I called and then asked if I could be on the land. And then he said that and there were people working on it. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't say if he's telling the truth or not. I will have to go there to finalize if it's true or not. There were people working on it, and then I couldn't be on it. So that's what he told me. And then tomorrow I'm checking out. So I called him again, and then I asked if I could come and be on the land. And then he said, no, I cannot come and be on the land because the people who were working on the land, they left, and then the place was flooded or whatever. So basically, what I can do is just go there and then in the daytime look around, and that's it, and leave the land, and that's it. So I can't be there. So I have to just go back into my car again. So yeah, I'm packing. I'm almost done packing. So tomorrow is the due day, and then I'm leaving here. So guys, that's basically it. Basically it. I don't have a permanent source of income. If I have to eat, I'll have to ask. If I have to do this, I have to ask. If I have to do this, I have to ask. You know, and yeah, and that's my life right now. I don't have a dad or a mom somewhere, or like, that I will say that, oh, they are sending me huge sums of money. When we had this conversation with the guy from the UK, I was telling him, I've told you all my problems. You're acting like you don't know. The whole world knows what's going on. The whole fucking world knows what's going on. And you see me and you are pretending. Instead of you to help me. I told you all my story. This is what is going on. You can tell me, Ella, take this, even if it's $10,000. Take this $10,000. Sort yourself out. Let's stay in contact. Let's talk. If there is a problem, then we will sort it out from there. But you want me to go and stand where the Thai seller is and then text you, then you give me the money. That means you're not giving me the money, you're giving it to the Thai seller. You're giving it to the Thai seller. So I will have to constantly, I'm shitting, give me money. I'm eating, give me money. And that's not, if you want to help somebody, you go full out. You go full out. But it's like, and he's telling me that then I should go and look for a job. And I'm telling him, I've done all that. I've done all that. It's not like I'm lazy, I'm hardworking, but it's not the right time. And I was even telling him that when I used to work, pay my own bills, do everything, I never called you and told you that send me money. So if I call you immediately, that means it's urgent. That means there is something wrong. So you will come into my aid. But you are sending me, let's say $10, $15. and it's like I'm moving with you. That is what it looks like, because you want an adventure, you want to be part of it. But being part of it is not giving a small bit. It's about doing a whole big, and then you let me decide. But you are the one with the money and the one in control. So that's how it is. And it's not like I'm ungrateful or I'm being unappreciative. But that's the life I live now. If I have to go and buy food, that is how come sometimes I stay there and I stop and I stop and I stop until I'm almost dying. Then I'll have to go back to Elizabeth. And this time I've put in myself so far away, 3 hours drive. I'm not going to go to Elizabeth after 3 hours drive. Whatever will happen to me here, it should happen to me. And that's it. That's the end. That's the end, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next one. I even forgot to mention that my phone is also disturbing me. Like, for instance, I can't connect a charger and text or anything like that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, and it's been happening for a very long time now. Secondly, too, I record just a small piece of video and I can't. The last video that I posted, it was 1611, until YouTube didn't want a part of it, and then it became 14 something. I had to delete MTN, I had to delete Express Pay, I had to delete Timo, I had to delete so many apps from my phone before it was able to load, because they say that I don't have storage, and I don't even know what is on the phone. I don't even know.